Hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance. It's time for What is X Thinking? I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times here. It's going to be a two-part reading, and the overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. One more shuffle. Okay, Pisces, get started. Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, the top line is your energy. The middle line is both your energies, and the bottom line is their energy. So, the overall energy is the Queen of Cups. This is you, Pisces. You're confused about love. You're kind of male or female. You're still in an emotional state over this relationship because your feet are in the water and it's like swirly. This is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it, and you're trying to get some questions answered about what went down here. Why didn't you see it coming, or whatever your love questions are. All the answers are in that cup. So this is what you're looking for: answers. Surrounds the whole reading. So you know what? They're looking for answers too. Huh. So up here in your highest energy, the Queen of Pentacles. You might have heavy earth in your chart someplace or around this reading. The Queen of Pentacles, male or female, possible earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But, it's about the pentacle. This is the second largest pentacle in the deck. And look how intently that this queen is looking at that pentacle. So, commitment, security, stability, groundedness, these are very important to you. And so already I'm feeling like you weren't getting that out of this relationship. You wanted more. You wanted to advance this relationship, or just have the security and stability. And it's right next to the Page of Pentacles. The page is, trying to analyze, dissect this whole relationship. It's like trying to look in a crystal ball. But you know what? It is about stability and security. You're trying to figure out, it's right above the Queen of Cups. That's part of your love questions. You're trying to figure out why were they holding back? They must have been holding back some kind of stability and security here from this relationship. It's right next to the Eight of Pentacles. It's all pentacles on your top line right here. This is about focusing and working on stability and security. You are more than willing to. I don't think they were. I think you did put a lot of work into this relationship. Let's read on. Under the Queen of Pentacles, in your energy, is the Five of Swords. You cannot stop thinking about them. You can't stop looking back at them. It's all part of this Queen of Cups energy too, which it's right next to. Trying to get your answers about what went down here, So looking back at the ones that walked away, you're holding all these swords. It's in both your energies, so you have a lot of truth and clarity, but not enough because it's right next to the Queen of Cups. Your truth and your clarity, you probably have a lot, but it says Pentacle. It's that security and stability here. It wasn't coming forward. On the other side, the Queen of Cups is the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in your chart or strong in someone's chart around this reading. This is about moving forward. So now you're starting to focus on moving forward and how you're going to go about doing that. You need answers first so that you can move forward. You just want your answers, and you're ready to focus on moving forward. So in their energy, their highest energy card is the Four of Cups. They don't really want to look at love. They're kind of like, ooh, it's under. They're looking back at you, okay, but they don't want to look at the love. It's like they're in denial. That's what it feels like. They're in denial about feelings. They're in denial about if you have already told them that you love them. I don't think they really believe it. I think they don't want to look at it. They don't want to feel it, and they don't want to believe it. Does that answer some questions about them? So yeah, they're just not reaching out for it. They're not ready for love. Mm-mm. And that's right next to the Two of Pentacles. There's Pentacles, that's about Pentacles, security and stability. But look at the rocky, wavy waters right below the Queen of Cups. All those waters that are really swirly around the Queen of Cups' feet. This is also about confusion. This is also about needing answers. And they're confused about, what you want from them. Seriously. Uh, they know you want commitment, but they don't think they can provide what it is that you want or what you wanted from them. They're also, really hesitant about accepting love or giving love. Love is a hard thing for them. This confusion is right next to the Devil card, the card of Capricorn, which is under the card of Cancer. This could be in somebody's chart, strong. But there's some kind of bondage going on here. They're tied to someone or something that they can't seem to break free from. Could be an ex, could be someone else, could be an addiction. But it's like they want to move forward from it. See, the devil waving goodbye here. I think they really do want to move forward from it. I don't know if they know how because it's right next to the Two of Pentacles, and that's quite a bit of confusion. Like, and it also can be juggling. They might have been juggling someone else and you. Let's see what else comes out for the second part of this reading for Pisces. Universe, what are their exes thinking? What are Pisces exes thinking? One more. What are Pisces exes thinking? Okay, let's start here in your energy, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're ready to move forward, Chariot. You're ready to focus on yourself and, provide your own security and stability. You're holding that wand here. This is also a wand of passion, okay? You're ready for new beginnings. There's a sunflower, there's a pet. You might love animals and gardens and things like that. But, you're very passionate type personality. And you're just ready to move forward. That's all there is to it. And start something new and fresh. It's right next to the Five of Pentacles. So this is not a place, this is feeling lonely, feeling rejected, feeling ghosted in some cases. But, this is a church window, so these figures can come in out of the cold. Church doors, in the olden days, were never locked, like when these tarot cards were first created. So I think you're ready to move past the loneliness, past the rejection type feeling of being ghosted or left alone. I have the Seven of Pentacles on the other side of the Five of Pentacles. This is waiting for a relationship here to come to fruition. This is why you're feeling sad and lonely here and, kind of alone. It never happened. You were just waiting and waiting and waiting, working on it, working on it, working on it, and waiting and waiting and waiting. You got tired of it. It really, it wasn't how you pictured it going. It really wasn't. So now you're kind of ready to just move on. I have the Justice card right under the Queen of Wands, close to that Chariot. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or around this reading. But more importantly, it is about that sword. It's about you coming into your own power again, holding your sword up and getting yourself balanced, rebalanced again, the scales. So this is like self-justice. And it's right next to the Seven of Cups. Remember how confused you were? I mean, you're looking into this cup trying to get all your answers. Some of those questions have to do with this feeling here of the Five of Pentacles. It's like, why do you have to go through that? It's recognizing the cup. It's hard. It is very difficult. All these cups have something else in them. How do you know which cup to choose? Which one is sincere? Which one is going to last? That's part of your questions about love here. So you're becoming balanced over being thrown completely out of balance in this relationship. And then I have the Knight of Cups. This is an offer coming in. Look, that cup does not have anything in it. There's lots of room for love in that cup. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. I think they're coming back in. I think they are going to say goodbye to whatever was toxic here. And was probably toxic is their unwillingness to let love in and to let love out. The Four of Cups. It's really hard to have a relationship with someone who won't accept love or dish it out. They've given this a lot of thought. And I think they're ready to kind of move forward with you. I think that's why the Chariot is here in the middle. I'm not sure that you'll accept it. But I do see a nice, happy new beginning with them, a fresh start. And look, you're holding the wand of fresh starts, new beginnings. I think this is what they want. I think they've reached their wits' end on their confusion about love. They got tired of it. They're like, why am I doing this to myself? I feel like I've been dragged through the mud over love. So I feel like they're kind of letting their guard down a little bit here and realizing what is happening. Because the next card that I see here, right below the Knight of Cups, is the Six of Wands. I think they want to come back. And I think they want a commitment. This is about engagement, other people celebrating you being a couple. You know, it's like engagement. That's what that wreath is all about. I think they want to come in and actually offer you that cup that they were so afraid to accept and to hand out to you. That they're going to do it. And I think they want a commitment. And I think they'll be back and they'll be looking for a commitment. So, wow. You both have this new beginning. You're both getting balanced. You're getting your scales balanced. And it looks like you're going to be moving forward together. And you're both, you're not going to be the only one working on it. I think they actually realize the work that you put into it and the time that you have spent on this relationship. I don't think they want to let it go. They can't stop looking back at you either. Same thing. You're looking at them. They're looking at you. And they're getting their answers that they need. And I think they're going to want to move forward with you. So, Pisces, this was your reading, and I thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance.